Consider a population that grows linearly following the recursive formula Pn equal to Pn minus 125. That is, the population in the nth year depends on the population in n minus 1 minus 25, with initial population P0 equal to 576. Part A, find P1, P2, and P3. So the recursive formula is solution Pn equal to Pn minus 1 minus 25. Okay, so part A. So P, sorry, not B. Let me correct that. So P1, n equal to 1, n equal to 1 is equal to P1 minus 1 minus 25 is equal to P1 minus 1 is P0 minus 25. Remember, they have given me P0 value. So P1 will be equal to 576 minus 28, and that will be equal to 8, 3, 4 and 548. Okay, so that is part 1. So that is P1. Now we will continue. Similarly, P2 equal to P1 minus 25. Okay, which will be 548 minus 25, and that will be equal to 523. So that was 548 and this is 523. Now we are going to find out P3. P3 will be equal to P2 minus 25. So it will be 523 minus 25, or 8395498. So those are the answers for part A, P1, P2 and P3. Okay, P1, P2 and P3. So given explicit formula for explicit means directly, okay, starting with P0. Okay, so notice our P2. So let's do part B. So we all know P2 is equal to P1 minus 25, coming from Pn equal to Pn minus 1 minus 25. Now for P1 is equal to also P0 minus 25. Okay, so also, so that means P2 itself, for P1, if I plug in P0 minus 25 and then minus 25. So what does that mean? That means P2 is equal to P0 minus 2 times 25. Okay, so that means we can write the recursive form, so explicit formula, not recursive, explicit formula for Pn will be Pn equal to P0 minus n times, or capital, and let me erase that and write it properly so that there is no confusion. Minus n times 25. That's your explicit formula, where I have linked up Pn, population in nth year, with the initial population P0 and the change from it by n. N is the number of years times 25. This is your part B, which is an explicit formula. It's not recursive because Pn is not depending on Pn minus 1. It only depends on the initial population and the number of years. Okay? And then they said find P23. Part C is find P23. So it will be P0 minus for n is 23 times 25. Okay, so P23, P0 is 576, I believe, yes, minus 575, 23 times, and that will be equal to 1. So that's your answer for P23. So let me just recapitulate quickly what I did. So part A, I worked out based on the recursive. Recursive means depend on the previous year. So population in year n is depends on population on previous year n minus 1, from which 25 is subtracted. This is the explicit relationship. So then they asked us to find P1, P2 and P3. So P1 will depend on P0 minus 25. Should have been minus 25, not 28. So pardon me, so I will have to fix this. So I will fix this. So P0 is 26 minus this one is 25. Okay. Okay, so minus 25. So minus 25, which is 551. This is the population in year 1. Population in year 2, again I have to change it, is 551 minus 25. So actually, let me use this. So it will be 551 from P1, from which you subtract 25. So this will be 520. Let me see, 5 and 6, 3, yeah, 526. Okay, and finally P3 will be P2 minus 25. So this will be, I will erase it, 526 minus 525. So this will be 526 minus 525, which is 501. Okay, this is the P3. Okay, so P2 is equal to P1 minus 25. For P1 I can write recursive formula P0 minus 25. So P2 becomes P0 minus 25 minus 25, or P0 minus 2 times 25, because it's minus 50. So explicit formula where it does not depend on the previous year but on the initial population, Pn is equal to P0 minus n times 25. N is your number of years. So hence population for year 23 will be P0 minus 23 times 25, which is 576 minus 23 times 25, which is 1. I'll stop here today. If you have any question, comment, write me a note. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. That motivates me to produce more interesting videos just for you. And if you like this video, share with your friends. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button. And also please do not forget to click on the bell button, which will let you know every time I upload a new video, which I do almost every day. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a nice